विश्वविद्यालय में इस स्तर का पहला प्रयास है, जिसकी वजह से हमारे विश्वविद्यालय के अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पटल पर नाम दर्ज होगा, क्योंकि इस कार्यक्रम के बाद मंगोलिया की जितनी हायर एजुकेशन के इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं उनके और इस विश्वविद्यालय के मध्य हम कोलैबोरेशन साइन करेंगे, जिससे कि टीचिंग, एकेडमिक, रिसर्च को बढ़ावा देने का अवसर प्राप्त होगा। हमारे विश्वविद्यालय के टीचिंग फैकल्टी का स्टाफ, रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स और एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव स्टाफ वहाँ विजिट करने का अवसर उनको मिलेगा। वहाँ के लोग यहाँ आएंगे, और क्योंकि भारत के और मंगोलिया के प्राचीन काल से साहित्य में, धर्म में, संस्कृति में, राजनीति में, डिप्लोमेसी में बड़े घनिष्ठ संबंध रहे हैं, तो यह कार्यक्रम निसंदेह इस विश्वविद्यालय के विकास की दिशा में एक मील का पत्थर साबित होगा।
Vice Chancellor, Professor Vijay, Kayat. Interaction of ideas and views, and we sincerely hope that this occasion, and we totally believe in it, Excellency Mr. Ganbold for Auditorium.
Thank you. Whenever I have a time, I usually prefer to visit universities or educational establishments to get acquainted with students and faculties, and I'm delighted to have this opportunity of visiting Chaudhry Devilal University and taking part in academic and cultural interface. I find that the excellent arrangements of the university is an indication of importance given to our bilateral relations and the respect to the people of Mongolia, and I'm delighted to have this opportunity.
Mongolia and India have since long very good relationships, and recently I think Prime Minister Mr. Modi also visited Mongolia. What regions do you think are very good for mutual cooperation?
Indeed, our relations are age-long and multifaceted, and we believe the education, in particular high education, is an area where we can work together, and we need to maintain university-to-university ties, and faculties, scholars can be also arranged to conduct their research together, or maybe they also exchange their academic write-ups, and students can also be exchanged. Even in beyond the academic years, in summer vacations, the youth can also visit to one another. That would give them chances to know one another. They would be the bridge between our two countries. Yes, you are very right that we have age-long relations. This history and peculiarities of ties need to be taught to our young generations. In this regard, I find my visit to the Chaudhry Devilal University very useful, and we also learned new things and got acquainted with university, but at the same time also exchanged views where how can we work together.
Many Indian students go abroad for higher studies, especially from North India. They have dual experience of getting quality studies as well as being a part of a multicultural society wherever they go. Does Mongolia also offer admissions to foreign students?
Yes, particularly youth, not only in India but any other places, know far better in detailed way North America and Bollywood, Hollywood or NBA, rap music, etc. But they need to know one another. Being in Asia, being in the same continent with age-long relations, we need to learn one another. And my government also offers scholarship for postgraduate students and researchers. Last time we sent one junior lecturer to Mongolia for summer school, and recently another Delhi University lecturer also gone to Mongolia on presidential scholarship. So that type of exchange would give us impetus or momentum to young scholars concentrate on studies of our bilateral relations, and we learn from our past experience and we work out, chalk out where we can work together. That ideas and conclusions, recommendations would be very helpful to practical diplomats.
Today we had educational and cultural interaction with Mongolia as well as India at our university. So what was the aim of such an interaction, and what has been the outcome of today's program?
For our university, CDLU, let me just tell you that it is a proud moment for us, for our faculty members, for our research scholars and students, and overall the principals of the colleges affiliated with this university. As today we organized international Indo-Mongolian academic and cultural interface with His Excellency Ambassador of Mongolia, Ganbold. He was interacting with us on the issues wherein we can interact and make relations with academic relations, cultural relations with our university to the Mongolia government as all, and we can sign MOUs with them for research, innovations, and student cultural student interaction programs can be made after this program. And it was a very successful program. Side by side, the mentor of Government of India Heritage and Tourism, Ministry of Railway, there was Professor Arvind Alok ji. He was also chairman of Buddhist Council. He also attended this program and spoke on various issues. He was also speaking like an ambassador, where we can make relations with Mongolia. You know, recently our Honorable Prime Minister had visited Mongolia, and thereafter that visit, so many avenues were opened up for India and Mongolian people. Actually, India and Mongolia, there had been cultural interactions and relations between the both countries from time immemorial, from ancient times. It was Buddhist, Mahayana Buddhism, which made all this possible, wherein Buddhist monks used to visit many times to Mongolia, and vice versa. So many saints and scholars had been visiting India also, and there was cultural interaction in educational sphere and defense sectors. Other so many sectors are there. So we are looking and searching the areas where in our university fellows, university scholars, university as a whole can sign MOU for research and innovations for our students, for our research scholars. That's what, and that was the aim for organizing this cultural, academic and cultural interface with His Excellency Governor, Ambassador of Ganbold.
So we expect to see some of our students going to Mongolia for higher studies.
Certainly. Today we have interacted with His Excellency Ganbold. We are going to have discussion with him, and he has also said about such type of MOUs may be or will be made or signed between the university of that country and our university. And thereafter, we are going to sign the MOUs and avenues will be opened up.
Buddhism is always for the middle path. As you know, the teachings of the Buddha are based on coexistence, tolerance, compassion, brotherhood, and peaceful coexistence. So it's the very inclusive religion which takes care of the interest of the people of different faiths, colors, and communities. So definitely Buddhism plays a very important role nowadays in the spiritual field and religious field and cultural field and philosophical field. That's why the origin of Buddhism is in India, and it's flourishing and spreading everywhere, be it in Canada, Latin America, Australia, Asia. The natural Buddhist countries are almost 16, right from, of course, the Mongolia is a Buddhist country, China, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Mongolia, and Bhutan, Kalmykia, Buryath, Tuva, Thailand also, Laos also. So several countries are the natural where most of the people practice Buddhism. But Neo Buddhism is also around the world where the people like the way the philosophy of Buddha, because they think it's a very inclusive religion, no discrimination, and most of the religions that originated in India, Buddhism is very like even Sikhism and Buddhism, if you combine, very like Guru Gobind Singh Ji, he said, I will be the last Guru. I will not nominate anyone. Buddha said before also that your Guru will be the teachings. My teachings will be your Guru. Same Guru Gobind Singh Ji said that Guru Granth Sahib will be your Guru. So many similarities, and of course Hinduism, Buddhism also very close. When you study and do a comparative religion, a study of the two, you will find lot of similarities and commonalities. So definitely this way Buddhism is very inclusive, and that's why it's spreading. And so it's very natural the India is benefited also because people from far away come to India for pilgrimages and to have a feeling and fragrance in the original land of Buddha. So Buddhism is also promoting diplomacy, the economy, the culture and tourism.
Indian Railway and the department you are looking about.
And why I came to railway? Because railway is the lifeline of the people of India. It's connected to the villages, the states, the small cities and all. So my job is to promote the heritage and tourism, because before India got independence, the railway was here. And many of the railway stations are the heritage railway stations like Gandhi's, Dr. Ambedkar, Rajendra Prasad Ji, Nehru, Lal Bahadur Shastri, and many people, they just undertook the journey during the freedom movement also, railway. So, and also if you have to promote tourism in the country, railway is the main transportation, and people from outside of India, they come to India and they travel by train, because while traveling by train you see the places, the culture, the beauty, the nature, the food, and the dresses. Like if a train is passing through Haryana, a passenger will see the heritage and culture of Haryana. So same is, so we are trying to promote and connect the heritage sites like Amritsar Sahab also, Swarn Mandir Sahab, and like also Ajmer Sharif in Buddhism, Bodh Gaya, Nalanda, Rajgir, Sachi, Kushinagar, and even yes, Hindus, then Varanasi, and many places everywhere. So which places are left behind, we are trying to connect them, relate with railway, so that the cultural and spiritual tourism is also promoted to a great extent.